So when I was 9, I was baptized and I was saved, and I was told that I cannot lose my salvation, that people who are saved go to heaven. So are you saying that people can lose their salvation, or what is it? What was it that you read that made you realize that wasn't the case?
Well, there were a lot of different things, like Jesus did say that if you deny me, I'll deny you, and there are other paraphrases of that within the New Testament. But there's also but specifically, what sort of pushed me over the edge. I mean, there was also stuff like, those texts, but also like it also just kind of was like, do I really want to just tell somebody who, because there are people who, like, such as, yourself, who do have like a lot of experience in the church, and yet they still, for whatever reasons, various reasons, uh, no longer profess that. So at the end of the day, I was kind of like, well, this has been a very this has been a debated topic even within Christianity, but also I'm kind of like, I also just feel like there's too much, like, sort of, because essentially it made a universal statement, which is that no Christian, like, you can't ever be saved, and universal statements are,
What made a universal statement?
well, the claim that a Christian can't lose their salvation.
Got it.
Essentially, you're saying that this never can happen. It can't happen. So essentially, and universal statements in many cases are sort of just they're the easiest to refute, essentially, because all you need is like one example
Mm.
of it, and it's disproven. So I just figured, like, yeah, I can't individually verify every individual atheist's or non-Christian, or in some cases it was to another religion, but I can't verify each individual story. But it's like, I didn't think the odds that everyone was just lying or wasn't a real Christian or things like that. I didn't think, like, you could really say that every one of them was just like made up in that way. So
Got it. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're saying it's like a common trope that you can't lose your salvation, but that the existence of people who say they have is evidence towards the idea that you can in fact lose your salvation.
yes,
Got
correct.
it.